Hello, welcome to Life with Stuart. I'm Stuart, and it's Monday here, so I'm going to do a weekly recap of my week. And so last week I got more into my writing, so just free writing, less on the computer and more by hand. I really enjoy writing by hand. It just helps me process differently than I would on a computer. And of course it also is great because I have it in another format, and then I can take it, type it up, and then tweak what I've written already, and then have two versions of it. So it's just really cool to have that and to be able to see what I started with just from, sitting down with a notebook and just thinking about things and reviewing what I've either read or seen or enjoyed before, and then just kind of changing it and shifting it and molding it into something that I enjoy and want to see in a book or in a story or as a character, as a setting, or as a place, as a scene, all these kind of things. And then I've been reading more in different books. I finished Jack L. Crow's first book called This Changes Everything, and you can find that on Amazon. Shout out to her. I got it for free as kind of a pre-read in exchange for an honest review. So I reviewed it on Amazon and on Goodreads, so I really recommend it. Even though it is geared more towards teens, it's just a really fantastic book for a holistic approach of being a Christian, which has been good and challenging for me and working at the Cajun Steamer. So I worked Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, a total of over almost 26 hours this week, and so it was really good. Most of those were about 3 to 5 hour shifts, and then on Saturday I had a 10.5 hour shift. So that was a bit tiring, but it was really good to just be in that place, working, hard and just being on my feet for that long time and just working away and just being with the people there. I've been learning a lot and of how much grace God has for me in, wanting to interact, with integrity and honestly and in love to people who, aren't always as guarded with their words, or I don't know, maybe I didn't say that well enough, but it's just being in an environment where, swearing is the norm. It's just like another word. So I, even when I wasn't really, even when I didn't have a personal relationship with Jesus, growing up in the church, it kind of helped too, but I didn't really see the point of swearing. So it's not something I'm like, oh, you shouldn't. I'm just, I don't really understand it. Anyway. Also this week I did film some other points just on my camera, or not on my camera, on my phone when I was walking to different places. I'm going to try to add those into this video in the next segment if I can. Well, hello there. It is Wednesday afternoon and I'm going for a walk outside. So this is Colorado. We're on Colorado. We're actually the house over there. And I decided to go for a walk. It's a beautiful day out. I think it's 85 degrees from what I hear, which is 20s, high 20s for those who aren't in the northern hemisphere. So we're just gonna go for a walk and get outside of my room. So this will be part of my Monday episode, and I just had an idea to just stitch together videos throughout the week. Didn't do much yesterday, and I'll just fill in where I didn't cover, so we'll just see how this goes. I worked today for a couple hours. I didn't think it'd be very long because Wednesday mornings in restaurants aren't very long, so I went in and just helped fill up some things. I mean, like the ice, and got out the bar mat and different things, but for the most part it was really slow. But got some good compliments for things. So I don't know necessarily how I can compare myself to other workers. Oh, puppy! Hi! The dog's like me. So it was a good day, and I was thinking that I might go home early just because of how slow it was, and then got home, ate lunch, and now I'm going again, walking. So beautiful day. Got my chacos on,
trying to maintain my tan, but I think I'm losing it from Australia. Since it's been 2 months, I have been back for 2 months now, and it's hard to believe. And it's also a wonder of like, what have I been doing at this time? And just different milestones like this for being back have really helped me see like, okay, how am I really doing? What am I gonna have to change, you know, in my daily routine, in my weekly routine? What has to be sacrificed? Oh, look at that lighting. For me to be able to go back to Australia when I would like to. So still June, July, at this point, hard to say. Just gonna work on working for the time being, and most of what I'm going to get, you know, so the money that I'm gonna get from this job is really gonna go towards paying off the loan. I think I've probably mentioned a lot of this stuff before, but hey, hearing it in a new light, literally outside, getting out of my room, filmed on one of my phones instead of a camera, it was good, you know, getting me out of my comfort zone. I probably look pretty funny, but that's okay, and we'll see how things go.
I guess this hasn't really been a recap by any means, but it's been a good week. It's definitely shifted into getting in routine with work, and then shifting and slotting in things that are of more importance than before. So I would just have an open day, and then I'd get a couple things done, but pretty much just let things loose and get distracted on YouTube or whatever. So now that I am working, it's good to like prioritize this. Okay, I'm going to be working this amount of time. What can I do before? What can I do after? So how can I just work in my schedule, my personal time better, and for the next in relation to the next week. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. I do ask for continued prayer in just being here and just working at Cajun Steamer, of wanting to be a Christ-like example in a challenging place. I mean, it's a good, hard-working environment. It's just really fast-paced, which makes sense in a restaurant. So there's a tendency to just react and not necessarily pause and respond. And so I don't want to just be like, and then regret what I say and just get so caught up that I'm like, oh, I'm stressing out too. But it's like, no, I'm trying to do the best that I can do, and to work hard and to learn and be flexible and helpful. Yeah, and so I hope you've had a great week. Happy April, by the way. I was going to say that at the beginning of the video, completely forgot. I hope you've been having a great first few days of April as spring in the northern hemisphere is rolling in. It's just been wonderful, beautiful weather the last few days. It rained this morning, but the last few days has been beautiful, sunny and warm. And that's your weather from Huntsville, Alabama, and a loose recap of Stuart's life, or Life with Stuart, here in Huntsville, Alabama. I hope you have a great week. I will catch you on the next video, and I will see you. Bye.